Hello everyone, welcome to the Lift Parts Warehouse YouTube channel. Today, we're going step by step through how to change a forklift tire. This job directly affects traction, stability, and operator safety. Let's get into it. Before we start wrenching, let's get clear on the types of forklift tires you might be dealing with. This matters because the replacement process differs depending on what you have bolted onto your truck. Forklifts typically run on three types of tires: pneumatic, solid pneumatic, and cushion. Pneumatic tires are air-filled, like what you see on a car or truck, and they're the most common on outdoor forklifts. Solid pneumatic tires look similar but are made entirely of rubber, no air, just solid material. Then we've got cushion tires, which are smaller, press-on rubber tires designed for smooth indoor floors. In this video, we'll focus mainly on changing pneumatic tires, but we'll call out the differences if you're working with solid or cushion tires along the way. Now let's talk about the tools and safety prep you'll need for changing the tires. This is one of those jobs where being set up right makes all the difference. You'll need the basics: a hydraulic jack and heavy-duty jack stands, a socket set. Most forklift wheel nuts fall in the 24 to 30 millimeter range, plus a breaker bar and a torque wrench. Get an impact gun if available. For pneumatics, keep a bead breaker and a couple of tire irons ready. And if you're dealing with cushion tires, you'll need access to a hydraulic press to swap them out. Don't skip on PPE. Your safety glasses, gloves, and steel-toe boots are non-negotiable. And for safety steps, park the forklift on flat ground and block the wheels on the opposite axle. You need to lift from the designated jacking points and always support with stands. Never trust the jack alone. Get all of this set first, then you're ready to move on. Step 1. Deflate the tire completely. Alright, first things first, we need to get all the air out of the tire. Use a valve core tool to pop the core from the Schrader valve, keeping your face to the side. Safety glasses should be on because that initial blast can sometimes carry a bit of debris. If you're working on a multi-piece rim, like one with a locking ring, make sure the rim is secured in a safety cage before attempting to unseat the tire. Solid pneumatic tires skip this step, and cushion tires go straight to a press as a complete wheel assembly. Step 2. Remove lug nuts with socket or breaker bar. Next, remove the lug nuts. You can use a socket with a breaker bar or a nut gun if you have one handy. Make sure the forklift is securely supported on jack stands before removing the wheel, and keep the nuts organized so they go back on in the same order. For cushion tires, start by removing the mud cap, then the cotter pin or locking washer, and the single hub nut. The whole wheel comes off, and the tire usually goes to a press as a complete assembly. Step 3. Take off the wheel assembly from the hub, with the lug nuts removed. Carefully lift the wheel assembly off the hub. Depending on the tire size, you might need a helper or a pry bar to ease it free. Keep the wheel steady as you remove it to avoid any sudden drops, and set it aside on a flat, stable surface. Step 4. Unseat the tire from the rim and inspect it for cracks or damage. Next, it's time to unseat the tire from the rim. Use a bead breaker to separate the bead, and tire irons to work the tire off the rim. Once the tire is free, give the rim a thorough inspection for cracks, dents, or other damage. Any flaws here can cause problems when you mount the new tire. For solid pneumatic tires, you'll press the tire onto the rim using the pressing equipment. Cushion tires work a bit differently. The whole wheel and the new tire are pressed together as an assembly before being reinstalled. Step 5. Installing the new tire. Now we're ready to install the new tire. Start by carefully mounting the tire onto the rim, making sure the bead sits evenly all the way around. Take your time here. An uneven bead can cause leaks or uneven wear. Next, inflate the tire slowly to the manufacturer's recommended PSI. For most forklift pneumatic tires, this is typically between 50 and 100 PSI, but always check the specific tire rating stamped on the sidewall. Inflate in small increments and keep your face to the side. Sudden bead seating can be dangerous. Once the tire is properly seated and inflated, position the wheel assembly back onto the hub. Hand start the lug nuts first, then use a torque wrench to tighten them to the recommended spec, usually between 101 and 150 feet lbs, depending on the forklift and wheel size. Avoid over-tightening, which can damage threads, or under-tightening, which can cause the wheel to loosen during operation. Finally, lower the forklift slowly onto the ground, remove the jack stands, and recheck the torque on the lug nuts after a short initial run. This ensures everything settles properly and your wheel is secure. Post-installation checks. Once the tire is installed, recheck the lug nut torque after a few hours. For pneumatic tires, verify the PSI and take the forklift for a slow test drive to ensure stability and smooth steering. Thanks for watching the video. If you need any forklift parts to keep your machine running smoothly, check out liftpartswarehouse.com. We have a wide range of forklift tires and related products, including rims, polywheels, and other components for all makes and models. Our parts meet or exceed OEM specifications, ensuring they perform reliably. For one-on-one assistance, give us a call toll-free at 1-8002-108170 or email us at parts@liftpartswarehouse.com. If you have any questions, leave a comment below or reach out directly. We're happy to help. If you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future forklift tips and tutorials.